Is it possible that she accidentally overdosed?
No, you know how many drugs were in her body? There were drugs that we never had in our house. She could have gone into our cabinet anytime and taken out sleeping pills and killed herself. There were no drugs, there were no pills, no remnants of pills in her stomach. So it was liquid form, and it was things that she never, ever had.
But your daughter did have some interaction with recreational drugs, correct?
Some interaction with recreational drugs? I have no idea. She was helping people get off drugs. So I don't know what you mean by that.
Did she drink?
She did drink occasionally. Usually she was a designated driver. She didn't even do that kind of stuff.
But in her personal effects, they found a bottle of vodka.
No, that's wrong. I pulled out my car, the car that Morgan and I shared, into the street and left it unlocked so the EMTs could drive up the driveway. And when I did that, her ex-boyfriend, who had just gotten back from Australia, came over, opened the door of my car, and threw his backpack in there. In the backpack was vodka, beer, and all his stuff. I don't even know what else was in there. So one officer wrote down that Morgan had a backpack in the car with vodka and beer.
Well, I'm just telling you what I read.
Oh, no, I know.
Because I looked at all of this stuff.
I know.
I looked at all of this stuff.
You know, I didn't even read the police reports until they were given to me by the...
You know, friends had said that she had experimented with cocaine.
Once. Yes, and I wasn't there.
That's what I mean by recreational drugs.
Right, and I asked that person, and I asked...
well, that's why I'm asking. You said, no, what do you mean? I'm telling you what I mean.
And I'm telling you why. Because I asked that person, I said, did you see her actually do that? He goes, no, but she was with me, and I did it, so I assume she did it. I go, that's a little bit different story. You have to explain exactly what you saw.
And there was a marijuana pipe.
Which is not hers, and the person took it that came over the house afterwards. Just like the backpack, they saw the little card inside with the name, and they gave it back to the person.
She did not have a medicinal marijuana.
She did.
Prescription?
She did. She went off all pills 2 years before. No, she did have a medical marijuana permit. She did.
That wasn't her pipe?
That was not her pipe. Nope. Okay. It wasn't.
So she had medicinal marijuana, but they found a vodka bottle and it wasn't hers.
Wasn't hers.
They found beer and it wasn't hers.
Wasn't hers.
There was cocaine, but nobody actually saw her take it.
Nobody actually saw her take it.
Was your daughter on antidepressants?
No, she was not.
She had not been on antidepressants?
No, ever in her life. Never in her life. She was never on antidepressants for depression. She was on a prescription years ago that she went off 2 years ago, 2 years before. And it was a super low dose, and it was for headaches. Had nothing to do with depression. It was amitriptyline.
And what did she overdose on?
She overdosed on amitriptyline, but no pills. And the dose was so high, they had to find pills. And I just found out, I didn't even know, I have a horse. Morgan had a horse. I didn't even know they have liquid and transdermal amitriptyline for horses.
Right. Do you work with horses?
I used to when I was younger, a lot younger.
Do you now?
No.
Do you?
No.
Does your mom still work at the ranch?
No.
When did she stop working at the ranch?
Last summer or spring,
So 6 months after Morgan died?
I would say, yeah.
And the ranch was right behind our house.
So maybe mom had something to do with this as well.